Good morning, good afternoon, Year 2. Oh, it's nearly Easter. It's Friday, the 3rd of April, 2020. So today we're going to be looking at climate again, but it's very cold outside. So what do these countries have in common? Obviously a big hint in the title. So we've got Greenland, Iceland and Antarctica. Have a look where they're positioned. So, do you remember? It's the two zones at either end of the Earth. Remember, the equator's in the middle, and at the top of the bottom are the polar zones, and they are the coldest zones. So, Iceland is an island near the Arctic Circle. In fact, it's in the North Atlantic Ocean. It has the smallest population in Europe. The climate of Iceland is subarctic, which basically means they're like a real cold desert. In the winter, the temperature in Iceland goes from 0 Celsius to -10 Celsius. Remember, water actually turns into ice at 0 Celsius, so you can imagine how cold it gets in the Icelandic winters. I'm trying to get my words out. In summer, the temperature isn't that much better actually. It goes from 10 Celsius to 15 Celsius, although actually some of the summers most recently have been a little bit warmer. Just another fact, if you hear in some of the videos Mrs. Lang has mentioned centigrade, that's just an old-fashioned word for Celsius. It's just Mrs. Lang showing her age really. Anyway, in winter there are only usually 5 hours of daylight in Iceland, yet in the summer, as to the contrast, there are actually only 3 hours of darkness. Iceland is very lucky to have its own special firework display. The Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, is a fantastic display, and it's just actually the light reflecting the meteor and all the gases that are actually in the air. Stay tuned for part 2.